Along the Nakdong River, South Koreans and Americans were reenacting one of the most critical battles of the Korean War. The spectacular display included a simulation of blowing up the Waegwan Railway Bridge, which was done 60 years ago to prevent North Koreans from bringing in reinforcements. Back in 1950, overwhelmed and outgunned soldiers were making a last-ditch stand in an area known as the Pusan Perimeter to stop North Korean forces from running them off the peninsula entirely with their swift advance following the invasion that had started in June. The two sides battled fiercely, sometimes in hand-to-hand combat. The South Koreans and Americans held their ground, though at great cost. They held on long enough for the U.S. to land amphibious forces far to the north at Incheon within weeks, cutting off the North Korean supply lines and enabling Seoul to be recaptured. South Koreans played the roles on both sides of the conflict Friday. U.S. veterans and 30 American soldiers took part as well. The reenactment was staged as South Korea and the U.S. announced they'd hold joint anti-submarine exercises starting Sunday in a fresh show of force against North Korea. 86-year-old war veteran Bae Soo-yong was mindful of the tensions that continue to simmer in the region.
Our country did not become the developed nation that it is today by doing nothing. I think we should pay more attention to our country's security and shouldn't be complacent. North Koreans haven't changed their attitude.
Back in 1950, the casualties from the battles around the Nakdong had run into the tens of thousands. No doubt many were hoping developments in 2010 don't lead to open conflict and more loss of life. Karen Sloan, The Associated Press.